Uh-oh, I think we're going to have to save up more of these Platinumpool pieces. Yes, hello everybody, welcome to a topic-based video. And topic-based videos basically mean that there's something that we need to dissect or have a look into a bit more, just to kind of give a bit more kind of clarity, information, just give kind of like as much correct information, up-to-date information on the subject as possible. You can see here, I've got myself a Platinumpool. This is a 6-star Platinumpool. And for a lot of people, you'll know about the relationship with trying to get that champion. The first thing being that you need to get some of these special crystals. It may be a case that you have the 5-star pieces and it's the Shady Dimension crystal. I think that's the one there. And then there's the Heart of... No, that's the one that's got the 6-star in. The lower one is the Heart of the Shards crystal. And yeah, this is just based on getting X amount of Platinumpool pieces, which you can see there's some on screen right now. That's my 5-star one. And then the 6-star one is the Shady Dimension crystal, which, you know, it's a little bit more difficult to pick up some of the relevant pieces because they're not exactly easy to get. But these always tie into a special event, and these events drop throughout the year. And you might be wondering, like, why, Richard? Why you mentioning this? Is there any point to mentioning this? Well, there's been a bit of a revelation and a little bit of a potential leak, which, you know, we'll have to say, you know, maybe not, down the line, could be, possibly, take it with a grain of salt, but something's entered into the game files. So MCOC player has this particular info right here. A mention of the 7-star Platinumpool appeared in the game files. It will consist of 7 fragments: head, right arm, left arm, torso, legs, butt, feet. Title will read the Ultra Super Fabulous one. And at this point, it's difficult to know, like, what is the future with this and whether or not this is, you know, going to be a case that Kabam are going to do something with it, because they may have just put it in now and it may be mentioning something that you'll fight off against. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's something that'll be associated with a different type of event. Maybe it's not something. Maybe just a placeholder. Or it could be starting off the new wave of an event upcoming. So, you know, with Platinumpool, the weird thing about this is that the extent of pieces. Now, if there's 7 pieces, that already kind of like brings up something of a kind of like, ooh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Because, like, you know, now in game you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 pieces. Actually, no, am I right then? I think it's a case of like, no, I need the head. So it is 7 pieces. My word, counting is always an important thing, Rich. Right? Well, no, that's right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Yeah, I assume that's the case. So there's 7 pieces. I guess that makes sense, because then I would assume that if you go down to the 5 one, oh, that's clever. I didn't even realize that. Come on, Reg, what are you playing at here? Counting's a good thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So per starish, there's more pieces. God, that's kind of like me learning. It is like it's 10:15 in the UK when I'm recording this video, so I need to make sure that I kind of like I'm certainly with it. So yeah, indeed, Rich, get with it. Okay, right. There's several ways that we've seen Platinumpool be entered in the past, and there's so many various things. Like, if you remember the Platinumpool puzzle, I'm sure a lot of us remember that back a long time ago. This was November 2021. October, November, or September, October, November seems to be that kind of time frame when we start seeing Platinumpool based stuff. We see an Unbreakable arena. If you're not familiar with that one, it allowed us to get some free units. Again, we say free. I use free, but it's like, you know, you don't spend to get some of these units. Yes, you have to do a bit of arena, but it's like you get a lot of super fabulous crystals. Super fabulous crystals are opened, you get units. I mean, it's a no-brainer. If you're willing to do a little bit of effort, you'll be surprised with what you pick up as a result from it. But yeah, on the channel, we've tracked, you know, over the time, like things like how to complete the pieces to get Platinumpool. We've done that, like how to get within, you know, 2020, helped in 2021. We've done all those particular things and more. But these events, you know, do come back from time to time. There's even been things like trading events. If you remember the trading events, you could just get like a booster pack and you can just like choose like piece that you might need. I think it was how I ended up getting my 6-star for the very first time, which was nice. It was, you know, Kabam offering that one, and that's a free 6-star. And in future it'd be a free 7-star. But let's face it, 6-star metas are gone, and a lot of the time you don't really see or hear about Platinumpool being used in a lot of content. If I remember rightly, there was, when the 6-star was released, maybe even a 5-star, but I definitely think it was a 6-star. There was more spending opportunities on offer that you could potentially get it. I could be wrong with that one, but I thought that was the case, that you kind of like could have a better opportunity to get it. So, you know, it is what it is. For me, anytime like a Platinumpool based event comes around, it has got to be all about the Platinum is Unbreakable, or the Unbreakable Arena, whatever it's called. And that is mainly because you managed to pick up yourself, not by huge effort, like the stuff that you need for loads of super fabulous crystals. And of course, this year, if indeed Kabam are releasing something, it may be called the crystals, may be called Ultra Super Fabulous Crystals. Maybe, maybe not. But would they give more units for the pop of them? Again, I don't know. It's too early to kind of like say with that one. But that would be really exciting if that was the case. A rare super fabulous crystal. So it's like, you know, there's crystals that look a bit like, well, condoms. So yeah, that'd be kind of like, again, like a positive thing. I really would like, you know, that's something that Kabam, when they do it, they do well. And I give them props for it, given the opportunity to earn, you know, these units. And if I remember, like the event, you know, we've done guides on the channel for it, and I think this one was a November thing, where there was a trade-in event for, that's what the third-rate booster pack, and the fourth-rate booster pack. So again, you get to choose there. It had not another anime reference solo event, which I do always recommend because you get super fabulous crystals from that. I know trying to do those solo events, they have a very hotly thought rank system within it, and that's a problem. It's a problem when you see those particular things. But you know, it's an opportunity, and a good opportunity at that, to pick up some units. I cleared house and picked up a good chunk of those throughout the event running. And yeah, it's just remembering like the time in which these events were, and I'm pretty certain this was like a November time. I think it was a surprise. And the bad thing about it was it came just before the release of the Cyber Weekend deals. So if you were, you know, shy like about 300-400 units, then at least you were picking up by this means, and that's a massive W for the community. So you know, I like it. And anytime these particular arenas come round, the Unbreakable arenas, there's always kind of like rank rewards that are again super fabulous. I use this opportunity to do a little bit of the solo event and also the rank from the arena, because you get those crystals. Crystals mean units, so it means that for the length of effort that you put into those particular arenas, the better placement you get, the more of those crystals you get, the more opportunity for units, the less hassle it is to kind of go ham or worry about being in deficit of units before you go into the likes of Cyber Weekend. So yeah, I love it when those things happen. And yeah, I just remember like the time of kind of like, you know, these arenas, all the good stuff. So yeah, that's really it. That's really it from the video. I wanted to kind of like at least kind of dissect some of the past, also look at the present, and kind of look at like when are we along with this one, because we're in June at the moment. July, not quite sure what kind of events that kind of you see. Maybe it will start seeing like Summer of Pain, maybe not. Maybe Kabam will launch their new Everest content. Again, you just don't know. But one thing I do know is that we'll get the I thought they were meant to get something like a Sigil Arena recently, and I thought there would be more stuff in and around like April with the what was it, like spring cleaning event, but I don't think we saw anything like an Unbreakable Arena. So maybe there's going to be one released soon, or it's just going to be waiting until that October, November, or late November kind of time frame. But as well, we do have the Legends event that drops in August. So again, could see something there. We'll have to see. But that has been a video. Interesting to dissect this and bring you up to speed with the past, the present, and look towards the future. And obviously 7 fragments have to be collected. Very interesting. Shout out to MCOC Player. A link is in the description to their Twitter if you want to check them out. And yes, that's all I really have for you in this particular video. I hope you enjoyed it. more content to come. Going to work on a few other projects, and then have some fun stuff. Also, July 4th deals, predictions. Might do that particular video on Friday as a second video. Might leave it for the weekend. I'm deciding on that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Check out some other content, which will be located on screen right now. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Much love, everybody. Have a great one. Bye-bye.